Hey guys, so in this demo, we're going to be using SQLMAP to perform SQL injections. All right, so first thing we're going to do is switch over to sudo su, and we are now sudo. All right, so we're root, and next thing we're going to do is we're going to use SQLMAP to perform injections to see if we can see the tables, right? In order to do that, we go to the website here. This is the website in this example, and I'll go ahead and exit this. But once you're at the website, you've logged in, for example, then you're going to go ahead and click on Inspect Element, and then under Console, you go to Console, and then here you'll put Cookie Document, or is it Document Cookie? I believe, yeah, Document Cookie dot cookie. Right, and then right here you'll see the document cookie down here. So you're going to copy that, but before you copy it, just go ahead and start inputting your query for SQLMAP, or the command essentially. So let me go ahead and go here to my commands bridge, my command here, and I'm just going to copy it. Okay, so I guess that works out, because what you guys should see me do is input the cookie, because then you'd be confused as to what's going on. So you have the cookie here, so dash dash cookie, right? And then you go back over here and you just copy over the cookie that's down here. So copy this portion. All right. So you don't copy the double quotes, just the cookie. All right, then we go back over here, we paste that in, right? And then we end that with the quote. And then afterwards, you're gonna type DBS, and that should provide us the different databases that we have. So one of them, we have good shopping. There's the different database names. So we're interested in looking further down these databases and seeing what information they hold. So next thing we're going to do is we are essentially going to run a similar query. And you could also scroll up a little bit, you'll get some other information here. As I've already run this, so it may prompt you to like say yes or no to something. If it does, just put yes. Put yes all the way through until it gets you the database names here. All right. And then once you see the database names, let's go ahead and query it further. So we'll just hit the upward key on our keyboard. We already have the cookie inserted, so we don't have to insert it again. Next thing we're going to do is we are just going to query some of the tables in the database. So we notice that there is movie scope. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. So dash D movies scope. Yeah, movie scope, and then dash dash table. And we press tables with an S, and then we press enter. And now that's queried it, and we have the tables for that database. We can see that we have logon user login. Right? So that's interesting. Let's go ahead and query that. And so what we'll do is we'll just hit the upward arrow on our keyboard, and then just delete this portion here. We can leave movie scope in there, put dash T for the table, and we're going to query the user login dash dash dump. We're going to dump that table. All right. Doing that, you can see that we now have the username and passwords for some of the users from this database. So now that we have that, that's great. Let's go ahead and look a little further in this, right? Why don't we take a look at the here table and CSV. Login users, okay. Got that. now let's go ahead and try to get a shell. Okay, so to get a shell on this website or on the server, let's go ahead and enter another command here. So we'll go ahead and delete this. -os-shell and press enter. And now you can see it's trying to get us some information. We're enumerating this as a MySQL server. Let's see, current user is DBA. You can see it uses the extended command shell, right? So the extended command shell allows us to get a shell on the system. And we'll click yes here, enter. And now we've got a shell. So we can type hostname, yes. And we're getting the hostname. Who am I? And we've got in MySQL Express. Let's see here. Let's try. See what else we can get here. List. Yeah, we can get the task list as well. Let's do IP config. See if it gets us any IP information. Yeah, we get the IP information for it. So this is all great. You know, this is how you use SQLMAP. This is a very cool tool. Hope you enjoyed this video. This was just a brief introduction using a virtual system. All right, Danny,